During the latest siege on Gaza, Western media coverage has been downright shameful. Take a look at a couple headlines from this morning. 3 days into the Israeli military offensive dubbed Operation Protective Shield. First, Fox News says Gaza rockets aimed at Israel. What would you do with just 15 seconds? Wow. Then, so-called liberal alt-news site Vox declared the tragedy never ends. Palestinian rockets force Israeli peace conference to evacuate. Moving on to Human Rights Watch, an organization that's supposed to be unbiased of its criticism of atrocities, even it leads with indiscriminate Palestinian rocket attacks. But while misleading headlines framing the violence as one-sided is dangerous enough, nothing compares to the blatant misdirection displayed by ABC's Diane Sawyer last night.
We take you overseas now to the rockets raining down on Israel today as Israel tried to shoot them out of the sky. All part of the tinderbox, Israelis and Palestinians. And here an Israeli family trying to salvage what they can. One woman standing speechless among the ruins.
See, the only problem with this broadcast was that the photos Sawyer showed of bombed out buildings and Israeli families trying to salvage the remnants of their homes were actually Palestinians in Gaza City. Now, thankfully, there's been so much outrage over this egregious mistake that ABC has already issued an apology online and claims that it will make another one on air. But how many people will see the correction? How many watching that report saw those horrifying images and thought, wow, look at how much damage Hamas rockets are doing? See, photos of Israeli homes being destroyed in a similar fashion simply don't exist. And whatever damage is done by rockets pales in comparison to Israel's aerial bombings. Yes, we all make mistakes. Goodness knows I've made plenty on this show. But this is not just a common or excusable mishap. As journalist Rania Khalek explains, Sawyer's bald misreporting reflects either a deliberate lie by ABC News or willful ignorance so severe that Palestinian death and misery is invisible even when it's staring ABC producers square in the face. Death and misery, which, by the way, now amounts to at least 90 Palestinian deaths, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, and over 339 injured at the time of this broadcast, while 2 Israelis have been injured as a result of the rockets. But you won't hear this disproportionality reported in the Western press, because Palestinian deaths are just another inconvenient truth.